Welcome back to the broadcast. Easter is this weekend, and Easter Sunday, as you know, is a time to celebrate brunch with family and friends over good food, great wine. Our wine and spirits expert and founder of Dallas Uncorked, Hayley Hamilton Cogill, is here with a few selections that are perfect for pairing with anything from salmon to steak. Whatever your spread is that you've got for Easter,
exactly.
You've got the wine to pair with it.
And because a good glass of wine is always on my table, especially on kind of a celebratory Sunday brunch. So first one I wanted to start with is a really kind of interesting, kind of new product to Dallas. It's called Croft Pink, and it's a port, but it's a lighter style port. It's kind of inspired by a lot of the rosés that are available now. It's still a high alcohol. It's still a port. It's still a fortified wine. I mean, it's about 20% alcohol. So made a fun little cocktail that will be up on y'all's website.
And that's
what's in your glass, exactly, with just a little bit of apple juice, a little bit of this beautiful Croft port with lots of strawberry and watermelon and cherry notes, fresh mint, because our mint is just going crazy right now.
That's nice with the apple juice.
Exactly, and you can put like a little club soda, something like that. It just really, really light, refreshing, kind of inspired by a mint julep.
You put some mint sprigs in there.
Yeah, exactly. So
very
nice. Nice way to maybe start your brunch if you're not opening them and having a mimosa or something like that. Next one is from Vineyard 29, their Cru line. Their Sauvignon Blanc. It's a Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. I love this wine. It is aged for a little bit in French oak, so it has some nice kind of creamy notes along with those really, really beautiful citrus, lots of your lemon notes, a lot of the gooseberries, kind of what you expect from a really good Sauvignon Blanc.
Really
along
nice,
with that
light,
and along with some of those kind of nice
like a summery wine, which is hard to think about today when it's so darn cold outside.
It's so cold outside. Next one is from L'Ecole 41. It's a Walla Walla winery, so that's Washington State. This is their Semillon. We usually think of Semillon as the white Bordeaux, what kind of is the base of Sauterne, but it also makes a really beautiful still wine. I like a Semillon because it's I think it's nicely rounded. It's similar to a Sauvignon Blanc, which is kind of the sister wine of that region in Bordeaux, but I think it has a lot more texture, has some good weight. I think this is a great, like if you're doing a roast chicken or a fish with maybe a lemon butter sauce or something like that, this would be a beautiful
You would
wine
choose this over a Sauvignon Blanc for like a fish or chicken dinner?
Potentially. I think that Sauvignon Blanc, it's kind of, the Sauvignon Blanc is crisp, and so it will kind of marry well if you have like a lot of high acidity, whereas a Semillon might kind of cut through some of the richness and kind of just balance everything out.
Okay,
so
good.
Really, both of them, though, really beautiful wines. Next one is from Mercosa, and it's a Dolcetto, and it's an Italian wine. It's from the Piedmont region. It's kind of a sister wine to maybe a Barbera or a Nebbiolo. All of those are grown in the same region, but it's very, very light. So it's a red wine.
I was going to say, so it's heavier, because a Barbera is like a heavier wine.
They can be. This is probably the lightest of those wines. Nebbiolo definitely is something that's very robust and very big. The nice thing about a Dolcetto, I think, is you can serve it a little bit chilled. It's great maybe with a salmon or a pork tenderloin. You know, a lot of people do the honey hams or something like that. This is a really, really beautiful wine. I just love it, and it's kind of also relatively new into the Dallas market, so I'm really excited that we got that. You can find that at Whole Foods. Last one, I've got a little ringer, but I brought a Pinot Noir from Joel Aiken, and Joel was the winemaker for BV for many, many years. He's kind of a Napa Valley legend. He has his own line making incredible cabs, but also this beautiful Sonoma Coast, Sonoma Mountain Pinot Noir. Beautiful thing about a Pinot, especially California Pinots, is that they're so food friendly. They're just, they want to be enjoyed either on their own, but they're great. If you've got salmon on the grill, if you've got a brisket, if you've got really anything that you're gonna kind of enjoy, that kind of family roast kind of thing.
Even if you're doing an earlier brunch and it's more like eggs and things like that, some of these whites can go really well with that.
I'd also do the Dolcetto.
You can drink wine with eggs, people.
I do enough it, actually. I think that it's a very good thing, you know, and bacon and all that.
And
I did bring a little ringer that I hadn't sent to Stuart, but I just wanted to throw it in because there are people that are going to throw some steaks on a grill, and that's supposed to be really beautiful this weekend. So this is from Maryvale. It's a Cab Franc, and it's Napa Valley's Maryvale. You usually don't see Cabernet Franc as a single variety wine. It's usually a blend. It's one of the 5 Bordeaux varieties, usually on the right bank with Merlot. But to have a Cab Franc on its own, it's a very special wine. It has lots of good cherry notes, but also some of the nice herbal notes. So maybe you're doing a rack of lamb with rosemary, or
you can't say that and then not open it for me, Hayley.
But
Jeez.
really, really special wine, beautiful wine, tiny, tiny production. I'm so in love with all these wines. I think that they're great food wines, or just kind of sitting.
And we can get them all locally at the wine stores. You said
yes.
Whole Foods
Whole
has this.
Foods, Specs. A couple of them, the Crew and the Maryville, are on their website only. So I'm happy I'm here today. So if you wanted to order, you could go to their websites and they can ship them to you by Easter.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Okay, Hayley, thank you. We're heading over to